Ole free the world, boss.
Let me tell you, Lil, I am in
Here we go.
Jamaica.
Summertime is here, you
Let
know.
me tell you.
The holiday school is closed.
So we're gonna start off with some riddles, guys.
Hopefully, I could redeem myself this week.
What has a thumb and 4 fingers but is not alive?
A thumb and 4 fingers, but is not alive.
Correct.
Dead body.
Okay, I could see where you're going with this. I could see that, but no, guess again.
Guess again. Thumb, 4 fingers, not alive. It doesn't necessarily mean that it is a living, like it was a person. It could be a thing.
Correct. We heading in the right direction.
Headed in the right direction, guys. My God, but
Okay, you give up?
do I give up? I think so. I give up.
A glove.
Shit.
What is always coming but never arrives? What is always coming but never arrives?
Traffic? No. No. No.
Traffic.
What is always coming and never arrives? I should know this one.
I guess. Like it had me when I saw the answer, I was like, oh yeah.
It's always coming.
But it'll be a tough little one to figure out. Okay, all right. Don't bust your brain. Tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
What goes up and down but doesn't move? What goes up and down but doesn't move?
I thought this week I was coming here to redeem myself. But clearly this week you came back with tougher ones.
Yeah.
You did say we'll see about that. Just now give me some time. I wanna actually see if I can get this one. What goes up and down but never moves?
Mm-hmm.
No. Temperature.
No. Okay, you're looking painful across there. A staircase.
Oh shit.
Yeah. What goes up? What goes up but never comes down?
Age.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, get one. What is full of holes but still holds water?
Full of holes but still holds water.
Yeah.
Your body.
You mean like your paws? It still hold water.
No, don't talk. Don't talk. Don't talk. Hold on. Full of holes but still holds water. Full of holes. Can't only be one I get correct this week again. I just can't. Give up. I'm feeling under pressure.
A sponge. Okay. Listen to this juicy one. What goes in hard and dry but comes out soft and wet?
I feel like I saw this one before. What goes in hard and dry? This is not risque. What goes what goes in hard and dry but comes out soft and wet?
Okay then. 5, 4,
The only thing I'm
3.
thinking of is going in the water or to wash your hair. I know. Wear hair not hard.
No, your hair not hard. Pasta. What is a 5-letter word that starts with P and women absolutely love to get their hands on?
5-letter word.
Mm-hmm.
We like to get our hands on it.
Mm-hmm.
Us now. 5-letter word starts with P. It's not that. Um, give me a second.
Mm-hmm. What is a 5-letter word that starts with P and women absolutely love to get their hands on?
Please.
Yes.
Ching, ching,
So
ching,
wait,
ching,
it was how much you get? 2?
Two. An
That's
improve-
okay. That's okay.
An improvement from
That's
last
okay.
week.
That's okay. Yes. All right, we're going straight into sips and spells.
Oh, we are? Are you starting or am I?
You're started.
I'm starting. Okay. For all those who don't know, the Sips and Spills group chat is where you all send in your dilemmas to us through our DMs, either Instagram or TikTok, and we share them with you.
And of course, all your dilemmas will remain anonymous. Have no fear.
Yes, our lips and eyes are sealed with regards to the sender.
And this is a gentle reminder that we are not licensed therapists,
Nor are we licensed psychiatrists.
we're just two girls enjoying chatting and discussing everything and anything.
Don't take anything we say to heart. We're just sharing our thoughts and our views.
However, if we do see any dilemmas that need professional help,
We would send you all the details to a licensed professional locally, and for our foreign listeners, we would surely send you all a link to an online professional. Guys, just thought you should know that we appreciate you all sending in your dilemmas. Keep sending them in, keep sending them in. So the first one is, hi, I'm 37 and I met a man in his 60s. He tells me he has 2 estates and he is single, but I feel weird because we together for a year now and I have seen him twice. A year? 1 year now.
where's he living?
Where
He living
did on?
he living in Trinidad.
For real, is this?
He owns he have a house but don't have a car. I don't understand. How she see him twice?
Yeah. And he barely calls or texts. Let's just remember, like, I feel as though.
She said they're in a relationship.
Yeah, she said that. She says that 60 is not old. Let's just remember that 60s people, they know how to operate a phone, they know how to take pictures, they know how to scroll on Facebook, they know how to scroll on TikTok. They do. So
They be making TikToks.
they be making TikToks as well. Right? So he barely calls or texts me. I want to know what's going on with him. So I do call and he says he loves me and talks nicely, but I don't trust him. Please give me some advice on this man. Girl,
That man is not your own. That man is not your own. That's the only thing I could think about because does he think that you're in a relationship or is it a friendship that he he have with you? Because
You
I
see,
can't see that if you're in a relationship
how
that
is only
so much time goes by and you all don't see each other, one, and then two, he not making the effort to call.
he have a wife? I feel as though like that's why like I feel as though like we had these conversations before. If it's not you, I'm sure it's with Tinny like talked about this with. Like now when you're getting in relationships and clearly it doesn't matter what age, everybody facing the same freaking issues. It has certain questions that are friggin' valid. Like, are you in a relationship? Is anybody in a relationship with you?
Anybody think that?
Think that they're in a relationship with you.
Yeah.
Based on these stories that we've seen on here, like the threesome man.
Are you making anybody feel as though they're in a
Yeah,
relationship with
that
you?
too. It had the threesome video. The threesome
Story.
story with the girls. Now you have to be asking questions that you know seems to be crossing a line, but you have to
Are
safeguard
you
yourself.
married, single, or
Are you
taken,
married
or
by a woman, by a man?
yeah? What are your
What are your
preferences?
preferences? Because you wouldn't want to get in a relationship with somebody and then is literally like
I feel as though like I don't even know how she asking that question if they like what to do. Like I
like
feel
how will
as
they get in a
though,
relationship? How will they establish that this is a relationship? Or did you just establish
or
that this
is
is a
it that
relationship?
they were seeing each other all the time before and then now that they're in a relationship things cut them? Because I can't understand. I trying to gather it in my head like how you get together with somebody that you barely see.
Yeah,
Is it
that's
like
crazy.
when you're in secondary school, like in the lower forms, you have your little boyfriend and thing, and you hardly seen them because obviously you're going to school and you can't see each
Yeah.
other because
They have a strict
yeah.
parent, you know.
See, they see them like once a week when you all go for lessons. It's-
Nostalgia. You just went. I mean, did they say once a adult, twice a child? But geez, you in your
and then
prime,
she's how old again?
37.
Yeah, I feel like forget that. What you
Yeah.
have is like a mature friendship with him. That's it.
That's
And
it.
you
Yeah.
you you live your life because that cannot be a relationship because where's the quality time?
They don't have anything.
Quality
You don't have
time,
no physical touch. You don't have no quality
not
time.
even
He
talking
not
on the
calling
phone.
you.
Now, granted, people have long distance relationship where they spend lots of time on the phone and eventually like once a month they might meet up or whatever. They still communicating and still having that interaction. A
Regularly.
whole year pass and you'll see each other twice. That is not your man. I stand on it. It's not your man.
Why we needed to know he have two estates?
I don't know. She probably trying to say that he's well off, but like I
What is your
I
reason for holding on to this? Because I'm not seeing any reason to hold on. Like you're not even getting anything. Like you don't have any hope. Hope is nowhere in sight. Hope has never entered the chat.
Yeah, he not even taking you out, sis. Like, forget that.
Girl, like it
I
have
think
no reason
viewers
to
would
even
agree with us on
yeah,
this.
like where you
Like, there would not be, like sometimes in the chat, we'll find like a variation. Like, I don't think we'll have any variation with this. Like, everybody will say narcissist.
sis, what you doing there?
Now, if you really, really do care for the guy,
But this is the thing we need to know, like what even made you all get together in the first place?
yeah, we need more
We need more
details.
details because it's so odd that you're all together for a year and you all have only seen each other
That is
twice and he doesn't even make contact. He doesn't make contact with you.
Listen, I bring him back high school days all over again because that's how relationships kind of fizzle out. Like one person don't really want to tell the other person, like, I ain't feeling this. So like
Yeah.
you slowly just start to pull away
Pull
where
away, pull
eventually
away,
the
pull
one
away.
person was like, okay, well fine, we done.
We
I guess we
done?
done.
Yeah.
So you need to ask him what's up. Are
Anytime you
you
have to wonder what's going on in a relationship, if the person like you, no, that is not. You shouldn't. Nobody
Are
should
you
ever make
hiding
you
me?
wonder if they enter you. You should know. It shouldn't be a question. It should be actions telling you this. Once you start to question these things, please, please, please.
Yeah.
I mean, communication is good as well.
Run away.
But this is a different level. This is a different level.
Yeah, and how is anyway? I guess they'll only communicate,
When she reaches out,
but
and when she reaches out, he basically love bombs her. Like telling her that how he loves her and thing.
what you love about
What's
her?
your love?
You're
You
not.
don't love her enough to talk to her. You don't love her enough to see her. What you love? As Laurel said, that man is not your own. That man probably have a whole wife. He tell you he's single. That's what he tell you. See him given single.
If you don't see any changes after you communicate with them, it don't make sense sticking around. You're 37. Live your life, girl.
Yeah. Wish that I can have this
Live your whole life.
Wasting your years.
Anyway, we're going on to another sips and spill.
Right?
My half sister and I have never been close, but as I got older, I felt the need to reconnect and mend fences. We gained a good footing and things were going well. When my then boyfriend, now husband, and I were talking about marriage, he wanted to get me the perfect ring. He saved for months but was unable to get the time off for work to go to New York and purchase the ring as hoped. My sister stated that she was going on vacation and would purchase the ring. We were ecstatic. My then boyfriend gave her the US dollars and just had to wait until her arrival back home. However, we never heard from her once. However, we never heard from her once while on vacation, but didn't give it too much thought. My then boyfriend messaged, but got no response and figured she was enjoying her vacation. Trying not to laugh, sorry. When she got back, we got no ring.
Is this a scam, yeah?
No explanation and short money. When we spoke about the money, she asked if she could give it to us in our home currency, so which we vehemently said no. Eventually, we got all the money back. But by that time, my cousin informed me that my sister had no intention of purchasing the ring. She just needed extra US for her trip.
What?
I simply removed her from my bridal party as I figured if she was making the engagement an issue, I had no mental bandwidth for her making the wedding any more difficult than it may have been. I was disappointed not just because of the ring, but because the progress I thought we were making was one way, as she still had an issue with the relationship I shared with our mutual parents. Am I an asshole for removing her from my bridal party?
No. No. What's wrong with people? What's wrong with humans? Why would you do that? Especially when you're trying to mend fences with your sibling. Like, what?
Sometimes, you find a relationship with step siblings are very, what's the word I'm looking for? On the rocks.
Touch
Yeah.
and go.
Like, I feel as though, especially when you're trying to work on things, I don't think like they should be doing things like that. If your intentions weren't genuine, then you shouldn't have taken the money. You should have gone on your trip without the money. You should not be spending the money. Now, granted, we do not know her side, but the fact that you didn't get the ring, but the fact that you give back the money and it was short, then yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't think you're an asshole for removing her from the bridal party
Your
because
sister's an asshole.
I
Your
feel as
half
though
sister's an asshole for even planning that, because that was planned. Your half sister's an asshole for ghosting you when she went on the trip.
that's what I was not going to say. You didn't even answer while you was on your trip.
Yeah, she's an asshole
Yay.
for using your kindness for weakness. She's an asshole. For all you know, she probably pray. It's her husband now.
Yeah.
She probably prayed that the man didn't get no time off so she could use that money for that. Sometimes these things are envy, and we need to understand that when we see certain signs, as you rightfully saw, cut the ties.
Yeah, we dealt with that a good few episodes ago when it's time to cut a toxic family member off. Like sometimes you just have to do what is best for you.
Necessary. Necessary.
Yeah,
Because
unless you find some miracle of change.
like I feel as though a lot of times like people say, blood thicker than water, and that's so true. Obviously, we have family, and you just try to be um keep your family members close to you. Like, yes, a healthy family relationship, whether it be whoever, if it's a cousin, if it's a sister, if it's a father, if it's a mother, you try your best to keep those relationships, because at the end of the day, yes, blood is thicker than water. However, you cannot be the only person who knows and acknowledges the importance of family. And people sometimes try to override that to do whatever as an excuse to do whatever to you, and think that is going to be a-okay because we's family. No, I'm a human first. And it don't matter what. Much times on the news have people who their own relative unalive them.
Sad but true.
This is the people you're supposed to be trusting. These are the people that
Remember, you don't get to choose your family,
you
yeah?
don't get to choose them. Yes, you don't get to choose them. However, you do get to choose
Whether you want to
whether
associate with
with
them.
them or not. And sometimes it doesn't make sense harboring over why the person do this, how the person do this. Sometimes you just be looking for closure. It don't make sense. You realize that this is not it. Let it go. Your sister is on shit. And no, you're not the asshole for it. We mean taking them out of the bridal party. She would have been taken out of the wedding. You still nice. The whole wedding, her invite would have been
I feel
null and
as though I
void.
would like a little follow up to this story. Like, how is the relationship now? If they ever worked out, like, what happened? If she was even included in the wedding, like,
Did she ever apologize? Did she ever take
did she?
accountability
That's
for
what I
her
was now going to
bullshit?
say.
Did she ever say
Accountability.
sorry for doing that? And if those answers that you have is no, well,
then it's
well,
one sided.
well.
As she said, it seemed as though it was one sided of them making progress.
Yeah,
That's
we get
really
some follow up now.
unfortunate.
Let's get some follow up now.
Oh my goodness. I could never go through that. You just imagine you trying to get your dream ring and then be disappointed. You have all these expectations and then
Yes, and that's
and
because
be let
sometimes
down
people
by
envy
people
you.
closest to you.
Because that is what you call envy. They will do anything sometimes. sometimes they don't even plan to do certain things, but because at the back of their mind, they just sitting down and just
I could never spend
sit down
somebody
and be
money like
like,
that
huh.
and be comfortable.
Exactly. But just know that there are people out there. You have to be aware now. Because if you're not aware, you're gonna get catch with your pants down.
And
You
then
will
the
always get caught
audacity
off guard.
to give it in titty dollars.
Are you crazy?
That's not how I gave
That's
it
not
to
how it
you.
was given to you.
I want the exact one with the right serial number that I give you.
I would be in the airport waiting, no. The time your flight reaching, I'd be in the airport waiting. Because he ain't answer my call. He ain't answer my call.
And it's so sweet, assuming that she was enjoying her vacation.
Gullible. That's what it is. Naivety. Because from the time you ain't answering me with a certain amount of money for a ring, for a wedding, for an engagement ring, would it be an engagement ring or would it have been the wedding bands? Or
I
or
think
they
it
didn't
was the
say?
engagement ring. Not the wedding bands, it was the engagement ring.
Did they say?
Just let me go back. Nah.
They
It was
didn't.
just the perfect ring.
The perfect ring. But we know it
So
would have been.
it could have been the wedding bands.
It could have been the wedding bands. From the time you know that that's what they went for. You gave them, and you didn't ask. You didn't ask. They offered. That's the thing here, they offered.
I'm showing stress on me.
Offered. Yeah, because from the time I realized you going with my money and you're not answering me.
Yeah, this is a bounty for
You are
find that bitch.
Nah, I'm telling you, I would have been in the airport waiting for my money, for my parcel. I don't care if you have to unpack right then and there. You would have unpacked because you never answer. Are we moving on?
Yes, we are.
Hi, I want your opinion on something. I met my girlfriend on Tinder.
Oh, that's different.
And we've been together for about a year now. I'm a sucker for romance, and throughout the months, I've been trying to get my girlfriend out of her shell, but nothing seems to work. I've tried making suggestions in terms of going new places or trying new things or even adventures, but absolutely nothing seems to work. I have I have a quite sorry. I have quite a big
Penis.
no. I have quite a bit of a high sex drive, and I've noticed now that the first 3 months very close, but no, not this. A bit of a high sex drive, and I noticed now after the first 3 months that despite her telling that she's willing to be more open minded, it always comes to a conclusion that sex time is a bother or a lot to handle. She sometimes sighs if I ask, and that turns me off. I guess what I'm trying to ask is what do you think can be the cause or the reason for her acting this way? Despite her enjoying herself during the times that we do have sex, it's not all that consistent. It's not all that consistent. She complains that I take too long to reach my end and always only expects quickies. What?
She only want quickies.
She only wants quickies.
She's different.
I'm starting to get frustrated, but I can't help but wonder if there's anyone else making her feel better.
So what? You want to find out what's the issue?
You're not wrong, yeah?
I
You're
don't
not
know.
wrong
You need to ask her.
you're not wrong to feeling that way. In all your rights, to feel that way. It is strange, but communication is key. And I feel as though the communication is not on your side necessarily, because I feel as though you probably did try to communicate to her with her and she didn't give you anything back. So the communication that's lacking is from on her end. If you understand what I'm saying. If it's medical, if she has endometriosis, sex will be painful.
She didn't say she was in pain. I think he would have mentioned if she was in pain.
No, he would have mentioned, but he don't know. He don't know.
She would have said, I'm in pain. You
Yeah,
just gonna be like this and taking pain and not see anything?
yeah, but you don't know what's going on. She not communicating anything, so you don't know. I just given a fact. I'm not saying that she have it. I just saying if it's
That's a
medical,
possibility.
I don't even know if it's a high possibility, but I'm just saying that if it's medical, she could say that. It have no shame in that. Just say it was a medical issue. But you have to tell the man something. You can't be having the man wondering if you want to have, and then only quickies. But here's, you getting on next to that. That's the outside man.
First of all, I like to say shout out to the guy who's sending the stories because I find like we just be getting real stories from women.
Yeah,
I honestly just want more men just sending the stories. I feel as though women
Yeah.
are more vocal and they like to express themselves more. So it'd be nice to hear guys the issues that guys face
As
in
well.
dating and in relationships and marriage and whatnot.
Facts.
But
We are not a bias.
continue.
We are not a bias duo. We say when we think something is wrong, and it doesn't matter if it's male or female. If it's wrong, it's wrong. If it's right, it's right. That's what we are supporters of. Black and white. If
Yeah.
it's black or white.
So, well, what I'm thinking about is I agree it could be something medical in terms of like probably maybe her pussy's maybe her vagina, let me use the correct term. Maybe her vagina is getting dry after you take so long. Some women just dry
but-
out after a while.
There's something.
and
If
is
there's your
prob-
partner, this is your boyfriend. You could communicate.
How long they're
certain things.
together? Sometimes in an intimate relationship, well, sometimes when you're having sex with
About
somebody.
for about a year now.
Exactly. So some people have issues discussing sex for whatever reason. Like sex is like taboo. So like they may not be able to be vocal about what they like and what they don't like. So she just probably just want him to get in and get out because she don't know in her mind. I don't know. I'm just assuming. I'm assuming after, let's just say, 5 minutes of having sex, it becomes dry. And it could be that one, she probably not that into it, or probably again, it could be something medical. But I think trying to open up that space where it's comfortable for her to talk about it, I think
Yeah.
that will be beneficial.
But what do you mean by trying to keep her open minded though? Is it that you're trying to explore different sexual
So when you said that, I
Sexually,
thought like
or
I was confused with that because
First
I was
I
like
thought
wondering
it
if
was
she's just
like
a shy person. But then I
yeah.
realized it was taking a turn into, so probably she could be
Not as
prude. Well, I don't want to say prude,
Prude.
but probably she's not experienced sexually. So like all this
again, probably what you want to do
theatrics you want
is
to put down
probably seeming like taboo to her
because
as well.
he did say what she said that he takes a while. What is a while?
Yeah,
Oh my
what
god,
is a
please
while?
give me, I want more details. Like
That's
is it
stamina.
that you go more than 20 minutes? Because if listen, I'm telling you, if there are some guys who are going 30 minutes, 40 minutes just having sex,
You will get
you will
tired.
dry out. No, you will dry out unless you switch it up. So like try something.
I don't want to place the blame on him. Fully, she needs to communicate. He needs to communicate with
Right.
her better.
I agree with the communication,
Yeah.
but I feel as though like if he go in, he needs to create a safe space for her to talk about it because clearly she's not
comfortable.
comfortable enough to talk about it. So if that safe space is created, maybe she will be like, okay, This is because I like everybody like a little quickie once in a while, but quickie all the time though.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I don't want no
crazy.
quickie all the time though.
That's
No,
crazy.
nobody want a quickie all the
Yeah,
time.
nobody want to eat. I'm telling you, if that's what you want from me, I'm going to think that I'm the side piece.
Yeah, like. Well, I hope things work out for you
Yeah.
guys.
I don't know what to tell you is probably the possible
Oh my
pinpoint the
God. So
possible
here's what.
reason.
When you find out,
Let us know. We wanna
come let us,
know.
come let us
Guys, we
know.
like to hear
Come let
updates
us
as
know.
well.
Come let us know.
We like to hear updates as well.
So let's move on to the last sips and spill for the episode.
Mm-hmm.
I am into women since the age of 14 years. I'm now 39 years. I've been with a lot of women, all of which have been married or who had men. Currently, I'm with a woman who also has a man. They recently broke up but are now back together.
But wait, sis, but you only been with people who was already in relationships.
That's what she said. All right, so they broke up and now they're back together.
Alright.
Right? Despite this, she does not want me with any other females. But there's this girl that I like. However, this girl says she's not into girls, but somehow when we spend all our time together, she comes on to me. She claims she isn't into girls. However, she gets jealous when I talk to other females, as well as my present girlfriend. Recently, I told both of them Recently, I told both of them that I want someone who is single. Okay, all right, fair. Now they are both hurt and don't want me with anyone else besides them.
You are
But
in a
wait,
conundrum.
I told the one who not into girls.
But she lying. We get that point. She lying. She like woman.
Does she? Or does she just like the attention? Because if you like her and you're available,
Yeah,
then
but I don't understand. Like I don't understand. Like if you're just liking the attention, but you like you don't like women.
and getting jealous
I
when
think
she's
she
talking to
likes
other
women.
females.
Yeah, because you get jealous. You like you're into women.
I don't
You're
know.
into you have to
Is it
be.
that?
You have to
I
be if you're being
think
so territorial.
no. I don't think so. I don't think that she is. I think she just like the attention.
Yeah, but to control her from getting into other relationship, that's a whole nother level.
She like the attention. I don't think she's a lesbian because if she was, then what's stopping her from doing anything with a friend? Well, yeah, well, she knows that she
What's
will
stopping
obvious,
her? Because
yeah,
she's in denial.
that
If
she
she actually
isn't.
goes into doing anything, it would mean that yeah, to
She
her
is
she
a
is a
lesbian.
lesbian. It could be that. Because in my head it's not calibrated at all that she can't be for to be
Okay, so let's start
blocking.
over, right? Why it is that you've always been with somebody
Who in a
who in a
relationship,
relationship?
married.
So you've always liked girls since 14. So
Is it that
14
you
to now.
yourself having an issue with
Commitment?
not only commitment but with coming out? Because
I don't feel so.
it
I don't
could
feel
be that
I'm
it's
not
safer to her to be with somebody who is on the down low without looking as though she on the down
Yeah, but
low.
she say how she ready to get somebody who's single.
By the looks of that, you could say it. You could say it, but do you mean it? Because if you say it, it would actively get out of the relationship with the person that has a partner.
I feel as though you have no control of like necessarily who you attract, but you have control of who you entertain. So, with that being said, I think that's your first
What you
thing.
mean?
in terms of
Who you
people who,
attract?
yeah, like she have no control over attracting people who are in relationships or
If you
whatever.
are portraying, yes, I agree and I disagree at the same time because you are who you attract. If you put yourself in certain situations all the time, you're constantly in a certain environment, that is who you want to attract.
So what type of environment you feel she is in? Just environment where it have couples alone and she just the only single person?
Could be that. I don't know. That it could be. It could be right. But apart from that, you continuously share that. It, now, she didn't say this, but it could be that you continuously share that's the past. That's who you go with. That is people who in relationships. So you keep projecting that about yourself. It means that you'll be okay with the next person you're interested in, that you sit down and talk with, who is in a relationship, married.
Yeah.
So this person is gonna be like, oh, okay, well, yeah, she a custom, you know, this is what she in. So you're attracted to that person, they're attracted to you. But what if you want to change that? That come like, okay, let me see. You are custom going and liming by the corner bar, the hawker and spit bar. And you will attract people who would come to the hawker and spit bar
Right.
with the people who go to the high-end bars who if you're looking for a money man, let me just give that scenario. That is what you're looking for, a money man. But you just only go by the hawker and spit bar to lime. And you're at the side of the road drinking a beer. Right through. We're gonna find, not saying that they may not be there, but we're gonna find the person that you wanna attract. Wouldn't it be different if you go on lime in the bricks?
I see where you're coming from
What
in terms of
what you attract?
right.
Where you are? What I don't know what you're doing to only attract that person, but that type of person who in a relationship already, but what you doing?
You know, sometimes they say like how you're raised affect like your dating life. Whether you were raised in a situation where you felt um like, oh God, the word just slipped my mind again. But God, what I trying to say just now. Hold on, hold on.
Distant, left alone, I don't know.
Just now. Sorry. It slipped my mind.
Detached.
God, it slipped my mind. Sorry. Forget that part. Forget it.
Okay.
Like, I don't know how it slipped my mind.
It
But anyway,
happens.
continue. I will
But
come back to me.
you were
I
saying
know,
that
like, usually your childhood, so your childhood has part to play with your relationships,
right.
your future relationships. So you need to look into that and see if that is also an issue or something that you have to heal from. Because
That's
sometimes
why I was
childhood
saying.
traumas,
That's why I was saying earlier on, because now she's attracted to somebody who is
right.
saying
So
that
that's what I was going to say. People who are not available, like you're accustomed to that during your childhood where you didn't have probably your father or somebody wasn't available or you didn't have that connection with somebody. So you keep looking, and it continues into your
dating life. It could be that as
that you
well,
just
yeah.
want you're attracted to somebody who's not available.
Okay, I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from. That could be it as well. But I suggest you just see about yourself first and regroup and
I
start over
like the
again.
fact that you told them that
Be in
you
a
want
committed relationship.
yeah, you want to date somebody who's single. Wait a minute. The fact that you said that, does that mean the girl that you like in a relationship too?
I don't feel
Because
so. I
because
don't
I was
feel so.
assuming that she's single. But if you
But her
did
problem is, which makes it that she's unavailable as well.
unavailable
Because
emotionally,
unavailable anyway.
okay, so now you just need to stick to what you said. Like you stick to what you said. The first person forget her because she in a relationship.
Yeah.
So forget her.
Forget her.
The second person, who knows, something may happen. I
If you
don't know,
ask
but
me, forget
according to
her too.
Sherain, she thinks she's in the closet. I just think she like the attention. I feel as though find somebody else.
Yeah, I say forget her too. Because it not making sense. You're not gonna get what you want. You see what you want. If you want to be in a relationship openly, exclusively, and that's what you to yourself know you want, place yourself into a different environment. This person who is you like, they are not in the environment or the temperament to even give you that because they're not to me, they're not honest with themselves. And or if it's like what Laurel's saying, it's a selfish thing. They just like the attention. That's not gonna get you where you want, which is a relationship. You'll just be wasting your time. Time is precious. You can never get back time. So stop wasting it.
And adding to that, if you continue in situationships, you'll just continue having situationships over and
Facts.
over and over and over and over and over and over.
Don't brand yourself as that at all.
Yeah. The
Don't
side
do it.
piece.
And to stop calling this woman a girlfriend. That's not your girlfriend.
Yeah, when she said it, I was like,
That's not your girlfriend. That's your people wife.
that is not your girlfriend.
That's the people that wife. Right?
Facts.
Yeah. Snip, snip. Start over. Regroup. Try again. Not in the same environment. Not with the same type of people. Try. Press your reset button. Do a factory reset.
A factory reset.
Mm-hmm.
And you're still young, 39. Like,
You know
can
what you
find
want, so go for it.
somebody. Yeah, though I feel as though like it was just settling for whoever. Put yourself out there.
Yep.
We don't like to do it sometimes, but put yourself out there.
Put yourself out there. All right, y'all. So before we continue with the episode, just a quick reminder for all those who want to see more juicy content. If I find one episode a week is not enough, that's okay. We have your back. Head over to Patreon. Every Sunday, we drop an exclusive episode with more juicy content. Here's a sneak peek.
Some women dream is to become a mother. So I could understand her feeling of feeling like she can't fulfill those needs for her husband. It's sad though because he has accepted her, but she has not accepted herself. All this back and forth, and he liked the girl, but he not sexually attracted to her. He wants a divorce. He don't want a divorce. I don't know if anxiety have something to play with this, but this roller coaster is not healthy. He interested in her, nothing happened sexually, and then say you're not going to pursue anything. What was the point? I think he needs to see another doctor.
Good advice.
Because I feel as though something else is wrong. Like you all need to carry all of this and let them know. Like
because I think he's bipolar.
you went with your family. You're 18 years old and you went with your family.
Double pass.
You went with your family. Why does he think that he has control over you in terms of what you wear? Unless it's like a religious reason, which I know it's not. I think that he should not be so upset. So the subscription is only $1.99. So hop on and support your girls.
Heading into the Reddit saga. Guys, we had to give Ollie a little Reddit thing. You had to give Ollie a little Reddit thing as well. So I'm going first or you?
You go ahead.
Me go ahead. Stepdad stole my identity, causing my credit score to drop over 200 points. When I brought it up, he spat on me.
That title just says everything I need to know. Like I don't even need to know anything else.
Like what? I never had a reason to check my credit score until a couple months ago,
shit.
other than when I got a credit card in 2021. At that time, I had a 745, 745. I don't know how the credit scores
But I
work
think that's
over there,
good though.
but yeah, apparently this is good. Seven. Do they call it 745 or 745?
I'm not sure.
Anyway, y'all know what I talk about. When I went to purchase my first car on my own in April, the dealership told me my credit score was 541. I had no idea why, since I barely used my credit card and I always paid it off in full every month on time. I put off buying the car while I looked into my credit and was mortified when I saw two other credit cards on my report, both of which were nearly maxed out and with probably 15 late payments between the two of them.
Wow.
When I asked my mom and stepdad about it, my stepdad said he opened the cards. Sorry, I'm gonna say that again. My stepdad, let me just clarify. I don't know how close he was, but just reiterating is her stepfather.
Is that
Open,
female?
yeah,
Because how
yeah.
did manage to steal her identity? I thought it was a guy. Okay.
I don't know. I don't know at this point. I don't know. Right? I thought it was a female. I thought it was a female. They didn't specify. Right? When I asked my mom and stepdad about it, my stepdad said he opened the cards when I went to college because I stopped paying rent at the house. When I lived there
What?
during my 2 years at
We had a parent?
I-
Do I have like did we have
what
it
going
easy?
on?
Like I like am I supposed to charge my son? Like wow.
When I lived there during my 2 years at CC, I'm guessing college, I paid them 500 per month in rent.
That's a lot of money.
This is US. We talking about that is a lot.
That is a lot of money. Is that even Miami rent? Like what?
I know rent's
You
expensive over
he
there.
helping
I
them
know.
pay the mortgage.
Exactly. I stopped paying when I moved out. Well, my thing is,
Rightfully.
this person.
But where he's working,
where was he working? He was going to school, which means it's straight out of high school.
$500.
He or she was paying his parents, his guardians rent.
That is weird. It's weird that the mother even.
We ended up arguing about it, and he said I owed
Love
it to
that.
him for the years I didn't pay rent. Literally talking about my 8th to 12th grade. Where the Francis fashion was this child supposed to get money to?
This like I don't know. Like I'm like I can't believe it. I'm like I can't. Because who charging the children for rent? I
Well,
can't
this-
believe it. I cannot believe it.
And to just drop it. When I told him he can't do that without my permission, he said he doesn't need permission permission and spat in my face. Oh, the box to the cuff to the face.
Oh my goodness. I would like a lawyer to step in to these comments.
Like full on spit on my face. I left crying and my mom called to apologize. We talked a little bit and she told me she had something similar happen. He had something similar happen to him in the past. Obviously, that's no excuse. And I told her I have had to go. And I told her I'd have to go to the police about the accounts. as you should, rightfully
That's what
so.
I was wondering. Right, go ahead.
She said to slow down and really think about if that's what I want to do.
That's toxic
I hung up the phone,
banana.
as you should. I wish I'd known about the account sooner. I still think I'm going to call the police. Don't think, just do.
Yeah.
But is there any other way to handle the situation? No. Go to the police.
So I'm asking a question here. Like I don't know how it works. Like if he reports the fraud, like is it that they could write off the credit cards?
How does that work? Because I don't understand why is it so easy for someone to open a credit card in your name.
I think once you have somebody's identification, it is very easy. That's why there's be so wary about those things like, your address, your social security number, whatnot. Like they are very like private about those things.
To me, it's not
So I
as
think
easy
it's
as
not easy
it's not
here.
easy here.
At least I would like to hope so. Because I think they could set up credit cards without actually having to go in.
Yeah,
We
they
can't do
can.
that
We can't
here.
do that here. And some things are like, okay, so they have Victoria's Secret credit cards,
Right.
which is done in the store. It is still a credit card. I think Target has one. I think most of these stores have. Those are still credit cards. Is it that they open the credit card in someone else's name like that? Like, how does that operate? Why is it so accessible?
I think you should definitely go to the police about it. I do
Yeah,
not think
you don't
that
have any other
it's
way.
affecting your social security.
Yeah, your
Now,
livelihood.
now, granted, you're just going for a car,
Yeah, but
but
this is a first stepping stone. It's a
but
big purchase.
when you need to make a purchase for your house, it's going to affect you
affect
even
it.
worse. So,
No, go to the police.
and then I think in order to build it back up, it takes years. It's not like a one shot thing. Oh, you're paying on your car and
Yeah.
you just build it back. No, it
No,
takes
it takes
years to build back.
years.
So that what he did was a real disjustice to you. Injustice, sorry.
Yeah.
Whew. That was an injustice that
Injustice.
he did to you.
Yeah, you feel
And the
appalled.
fact that
Oh,
the fact that his mom or her mom could
talking
stand
about
beside her man
like that, like oh my god,
and
that
not
was
her
like
child was sad because actually, you know what? I'm not even expecting anything different because the fact that you're charging your child 500, not even like, let's say maybe $100.
the fact that she even
But
thought that
like,
she should have come and sit down and say that the stepdad that is, had something similar happen to him. What that justifying?
they clearly have money issues because the fact that the child is in school and you're still asking him for money, and yeah, we expect payment from 8th grade to whatever. Now, granted, that as parents, we make that stupid joke like, my things I buy for you, if I start to count money, you make jokes like that, but like nobody's serious and saying, okay, well,
Yeah,
for
but
the
the thing
lunch
about
that
it
you
is it
ate,
does you
for the
see,
light bill that you. What?
no one is serious. No one is serious. But in some children's cases, not every child, it sticks with them. It sticks with them. And they then become sort of like, oh my god, I can't wait to get.
Resentful.
It's like they, you see, some children, it with that keep seeing playing in their minds, like everything you ask for, that's what your parents telling you. It's like eventually, like they just can't wait. As soon as they get a job, they pay for everything themselves. They just didn't want to ask for anything because they know it's like a throwing that back in my face. Like, if you didn't want to have a child, this is all the things that should have been catered for with having a child. So that shouldn't even be brought up to the child. The child doesn't have to be here. Even if it's a joke, it's a child. They will know the difference.
Exactly.
They will know the difference.
Ah, boy. I don't know, nah. I don't know. I
This
just think
situation is just
I think he should just go to he or she. I keep saying he.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
know if it's
know.
a he or she, but
But
regardless
go
of
to the
that,
police. Like, I think that's the best solution.
because they're
I
gonna
honestly
be
feel as
locked up. They
though,
won't let him
yeah,
out.
yeah, lock him up
Won't
and
let
forget
him
your mother.
out.
Like, we talk about
Just talk about
toxic.
toxic relationships, yeah.
Sometimes you just have to cut people out that don't serve you. And she,
Not serving it.
like, he will
She,
convince her to commit crime,
yeah,
rob a
yeah, yeah,
bank,
yeah, 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 yeah.
commit murder.
Commit. She is stupid.
But I'm glad that he's not living there. Don't go back. Don't go back because I feel as though they'll make you pay the whole mortgage.
Pour him
And
somewhere.
then, and you know, the funny thing is, the house might even be left to you. They might leave the if they don't have other if he don't have other kids, they might leave it
His
to the
family or the
state.
state. Anyway, guys, moving on.
So my mother, 70 years old, cheated on my dad.
7-0.
Yes. Cheated on my dad, 72 years old, with a married man. Now he's back in the picture. So, updates to the situation.
This is years ago. She cheated.
Yes.
Oh, and at 70, he's back in the picture.
You have to wait to find out. Turns out this guy's wife was sick for some years. He was the carer, so makes me think my mom was in contact since then. Also turns out he's nearly 90. He come back.
A geriatric.
He come back at 90.
90?
Wow, y'all are a real youthful boy. He has 7 kids, some of who are nearly my mom age. Well, understandable because he's 90. The worst thing is, just looked up the deceased wife's name online and found a funeral notice. Dearly loved wife of X. As I now have my own daughter who's 5 months old, it's really made me re-question everything. Requestion is a word?
Requested.
Requestion. Question.
Requestion.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
As I now have my own daughter who's 5 months old, it really made me re-question everything. I felt when I was 17, I could never do that to my family. I do love my mother, but I'll always be wary of her because I think she is quite a shady person. Basically, 15 years ago, my mother,
Shady. Not shady.
70 years old, had an affair with a married man. It was the husband of a colleague that we all knew. The drama. She was married to my dad for 35 years at the time. Wow. My dad is one of the kindest and loveliest men you could ever hope to meet. I was 17 at the time and only found out as I overheard the wife of the man telling my dad, oh Jesus, the drama. My father wanted to give my mother a second chance, but she wanted a divorce. I felt bored in that and she felt bored in their marriage. Neither of my parents knows that I know why they divorced, and my dad has never badmouthed my mother and told us why. He's also amicable and nice to my mom. Oh God, he loved her. Fast forward 15 years, my dad is happily remarried, but I know he ultimately didn't want a divorce and is still hurt by the act. He has said before, one day I'll tell you what happened. It was a low point in my life. Anyway, my mom and I have a good relationship after years of me quietly not trusting her. Today she came to me and said she's very nervous and she wants to tell me she's seeing someone. She's never had a boyfriend in all this time and that I know him. It turns out it's the same guy from 15 years ago. His wife died 2 months ago. I said, oh, that's nice. How did you get in touch with him?
Never
She
fell off the touch.
alleges that she messaged him to say sorry about his wife, and they got together from then. Oh, God.
90, you know, 90. This man is
She
no.
keeping up the lie though. I wouldn't be surprised if they've even been in contact all this time. I really thought this was all behind me. My mother just seemed super shady. I also feel terrible for my dad once he finds out that the guy is back.
Yeah, but your father done in the next relationship. He shouldn't feel anyway. Let me be for real. He done remarried, correct?
Yeah, but you'll still feel kind of hurt and you'll feel hurt. You'll feel hurt even though if you move on. Like I feel as though there would still be some level of hurt, especially if you're going back to the same person who caused the demise of the relationship.
You
I
would be
think-
like, I think
No, I don't know. Probably he could have moved on where he just don't care at all, but I feel as though it will still bother him. Especially you're going back to the man. And the man is 90 at this stage. You'll have real I don't know now. I don't know. I don't know if I'll be looking for a new man at 90 now.
relax.
I don't know.
Relax. I mean, everybody deserve love, but at 90, relax.
You're supposed to be like
Relax yourself.
sitting down in your garden or your gallery or your porch watching your grandchildren or your great grandchildren playing the yard. You so hot. You
And
going back.
You couldn't even wait till the woman
Die.
rest for a little while. 2 months.
2 months and y'all could make it official now.
Official. All it was still in thing.
Listen. What he's studying is she asked for a divorce and he never divorced his wife, you know. Boom.
Yeah.
He hold on to that and never leave his wife. You divorce your whole husband. And he only
You know what?
only
I don't
come
even-
around you
I
when
don't
he
even
is
mind that.
90.
I don't mind that she divorced her husband. And no, you know why? Because the husband did not deserve that.
Okay, fair enough, but
She's
Then
the only one
again-
that's stupid.
then again, we do not know because this is the account from
But
the
she not even
daughter.
feeling sorry. She not feeling sorry.
But
for
we don't know if they
divorcing.
continued over the years.
But the mother not feeling
Yeah,
like
they were.
anyhow
They
for
said
divorcing the husband.
she was bored.
and she was so
She was looking for excitement, and
I guess
clearly
she, found
she is
it.
getting it from the 90-year-old. What kind of excitement is he doing? You know, like people are saying, like, you know, we looking younger and younger these days. I want to see this 90
Yeah,
year
can we
old.
see the picture? Like
I want to see. She probably wouldn't want to share this picture.
yeah, she probably wouldn't want to share the picture, but I wanna see a fast. I wanna see. I didn't know men don't stop. Men don't their sperms don't stop working.
Yeah, but
But you never know.
I don't know,
Sometimes women have divine miracles. So if the next thing your mother does show up
is
pregnant
he still
at
standing up at
70,
90?
but the sperm still works.
The sperm still works, but standing up is the problem.
Listen to me. Some of them could fast. They could fast.
Well, for her to go back there, he
Fast.
given the good.
The fast. Relax. Relax. Go and draw a cup of tea.
And sit in the porch
Sit in the porch.
and read the newspaper.
Read the newspaper. Listen to the radio.
But the
Watch a little talk show, The View.
But I find like anyway, I guess you don't want your kids in big people business, and even though your kids are grown, you still don't want to tell them. And I like that the father said, you know what, I'm not even going to bad talk this
Yeah,
woman.
yeah.
Some people, when they go through that, oh
They're
good,
bringing the children into
they
it.
want to let you know how
Everything.
your father is a stink dirty old hoe. And how the mother do this and where she do it and how she do. Oh, no.
Pressure.
Distasteful.
Distasteful. It was mature of him to not disclose that to the kids because at the end of the day, that is still their mother. The issue you have with your wife has nothing to do with the child at that point. So yeah, I like that he moved maturely in that instance.
Yeah, but the mother is like, oh, she just reached out. I don't know. She was just waiting for her to die too.
Yeah, moms are just waiting for her to die. Moms play the
Let's
waiting game.
reintroduce.
Moms play the waiting game.
You'll wait so long, girl? Well, you're sick out here.
Sick. Anyway, and to end off today's episode, we have a little news. We are calling it the Pop Scoop. And I find, this week has been a week of, this July month that has just finished, has just concluded. We have had first black winners of Love Island UK. First dark skin, black. Blackity black. Both man and woman to win Love Island
Chocolate
UK.
greatness.
Chocolate greatness. That is history. And also in the US, an ex-chocolate couple, fine chocolate couple, to win US too. And that's the end of July. That's the
Well done,
end
guys.
of July. Ole free the world, boss.
Let me tell you, I am in.
Here we go.
Jamaica.
Summertime is here,
Let me tell you.
The holiday school is closed. Hey!
But hear what, right? Message to you, Cattle. Take it easy. You come out. I find you only drinking. You need to see about your health. I know you're excited to be out, but oh God, please take care of yourself. I want to see the concert. I want to be there. I am going to be there. I don't care. I'm in Jamaica. I am going. I wonder if the first concert will actually be in Jamaica though.
Probably.
If he come here.
Hey.
If he come here.
Oh, people go out to sell like on foot to go to the concert. Ole, tell us what's all your favorite Cartel songs now. Drop it in the comments.
No, I don't.
Cartel,
I actually don't want him to breed me. No. No.
You say you love my baby.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I can't sing. Last time I tried to sing on the podcast, like I was like, oh
God. You're coming like Bible. Hey!
Like when you start to hear Cattle songs, you just be like, wait, which one is my favorite? And then
do me that.
every time you hear the next one, you're like, nah, this one better than the last one.
Make you do me that. Hey!
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah.
Hey! Oh, they're free will boss now.
No. Yeah. I just happy he out after 13 years.
Deja Palmer is out. Oh, yeah?
After 13 years.
And on that note, Ole, just get in the comment section and tell us all your favorite Cartel songs. We could relate. We have our favorite Cartel songs. Yes. Let us know. Check us back next week. And all I know, we come back next week. Catch you later.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.